On Tuesday, April 15th, the Kelce brothers dropped a new episode of their hit podcast, New Heights, and it quickly sent Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce fans into a frenzy. Around the 42-minute mark of the episode, what started as a lighthearted conversation about the 2025 Coachella Music Festival took an unexpected turn when Jason Kelce casually brought up the idea of Taylor Swift baby. Though it seemed like a passing remark, Travis Kelce's visibly excited and meaningful reaction set off waves of speculation online. As the brothers chatted about Coachella, Jason suddenly blurted out, "Travis, I was thinking, if you and Taylor had a kid, which I'm not saying you do, but if you did, that kid would absolutely dominate the stage and the football field." Travis, caught mid-sip of water, nearly choked before bursting into laughter, his face flushing as he shook his head and tried to compose himself. "You're trying to get me into trouble, Jason," he said with a laugh, adding that their mom would probably start shopping for baby clothes if she heard that comment. But Jason wasn't finished. With a mischievous twinkle in his eye, he continued to paint the picture. "Just imagine it. A kid with Taylor's emotional intelligence and your athleticism. That kid would be writing hits while running routes in the yard." At that point, Travis couldn't hide his embarrassment. He buried his face in his hands, still chuckling, before replying, "Let's put it this way. If it ever comes true, I'll make you my godfather." Though the exchange was full of humor, fans were quick to point out the glint in Travis's eyes and the pride in his smile. This wasn't the first time Travis had reacted with open affection to the idea of a future with Taylor Swift. But this moment added a new level of intrigue. Could the golden couple of the entertainment and sports world really be preparing to welcome a little Swift Kelce? Only time will tell. But for now, their fans are dreaming big. Earlier this year, in an interview with Men's Health, Travis Kelce opened up about fatherhood, revealing a softer side that fans couldn't ignore. When asked about his future plans, he shared, "I love kids. Honestly, I'm the type of person who can play with my grandkids all day. If I ever get the chance to be a dad, I think I'll enjoy every moment." This wasn't just talk. Travis was recently spotted at a family event joyfully playing with his best friend Patrick Mahomes' children, further showing his natural connection with kids. Taylor Swift, too, has expressed similar sentiments. In a 2023 Time magazine interview, she reflected on her hopes of having a family someday, saying she's always thought about it and believes it'll happen when the right person and time come along. Now, fans are starting to wonder, has that time finally arrived? People magazine called the most recent New Heights podcast episode the clearest sign yet that Travis and Taylor may have had serious discussions about their future together. A source close to the Kelce family was quoted saying, "Travis has always been very sincere. If he didn't react negatively, it's because he didn't feel it was wrong. They're really happy." Meanwhile, Entertainment Tonight weighed in, noting, "No one said anything for sure, but Travis's smile said it all. It was the smile of a man hiding something beautiful." Soon after the podcast aired, social media lit up. Hashtags like #KelceBaby, #SwiftKelce Jr., and #SwiftyUncleJason trended across TikTok, Twitter, X, and Instagram. A 36-second clip of the baby conversation went viral, racking up millions of views in just hours. One popular Swiftie account commented, "Travis clearly didn't deny it. His expression when Jason mentioned the baby was like a man keeping the sweetest secret in the world." Reddit users dissected the moment frame by frame, pointing out that Travis raised an eyebrow but never objected when Jason said Taylor's child. Instead, he just smiled, as if the idea wasn't surprising at all. Even though Taylor wasn't on the podcast, fans believe she might have responded in her own signature way. Just hours after the episode dropped, Taylor posted an Instagram story featuring a serene photo of a field of wildflowers, with her song Never Grow Up playing in the background, a touching ballad about childhood and innocence. The message wasn't lost on fans, many interpreting it as a gentle, musical nod to the baby rumors. Adding even more intrigue, Travis's sister-in-law Kylie Kelce has been subtly involved too, with fans keeping a close eye on her recent online interactions, some of which seem to show quiet support or hints that the Kelce family might already know more than they're letting on. The pieces are adding up and the internet is buzzing. Could little Swift Kelce really be on the way? Kylie Kelce, Travis's sister-in-law, has always been a quiet but supportive presence in his relationship with Taylor Swift. In a behind-the-scenes clip recently posted to Jason Kelce's TikTok account, Kylie can be heard saying, "I'm thinking about having to play a date for kids, maybe 3 or 4 if there's a new addition," though she quickly shifted the topic. Eagle-eyed netizens were quick to save and analyze the clip. Many are now wondering, was Kylie subtly referring to a potential baby Swift Kelce? The buzz around a possible wedding, a baby, and a full-blown fairy tale romance continues to build. No matter what the truth may be, fans agree on one thing. Travis Kelce's recent reactions have warm hearts everywhere. Behind all the flashing lights, sold-out performances, and Super Bowl wins lies a sincere, gentle love story unfolding quietly but powerfully. Travis, known for his strength on the football field, once admitted that he was weak for Taylor Swift's smile. And now, fans are wondering if that love has led to something even more special. As the latest episode of New Heights drew to a close, Jason Kelce left listeners with a heartfelt message that carried layers of meaning. "Anyway, I just want to say I can't wait to see you be a dad, Travis. Whenever that happens, I know you're going to be an amazing dad." For once, Travis didn't smile or joke in return. Instead, he looked straight into the camera and softly whispered, "Thank you. Really, that single moment made hearts across Chiefs Kingdom and the Swiftie universe flutter." Whether or not a baby Swift Kelce has arrived, one thing is clear. Their love is growing and the world is watching every tender glance and meaningful smile. Adding to the whirlwind of speculation, during a recent bonus episode of New Heights, Travis shared another subtle nod to Taylor. While responding to a fan call, a 22-year-old woman introduced herself and mentioned she had a 5-year-old daughter. In response, Travis sang a playful line from Taylor Swift's hit song 22, saying, "Feelin' 22," with a grin. That wasn't his only tribute. At the very start of the episode, Jason called attention to Travis's hat, which had Topeka written across it in white letters. With a teasing smile, Jason asked, "What you know about it?" And Travis shot back, "What you know about it?" A moment fans interpreted as yet another clue that he was likely recording from Taylor's Tribeca apartment in New York City. From playful teases to quiet, heartfelt moments, it seems like every new episode of New Heights drops a little more insight into a love story that may be blossoming into something truly lifelong. Whether it's a baby, a wedding, or just a deepening connection, one thing is for sure, Travis and Taylor are capturing hearts, one episode at a time. During the latest New Heights episode, Travis Kelce admitted he initially had no clue what Tribeca was. "It's a town in New York," he said plainly, prompting laughter from his brother Jason, who joked, "I thought it was a type of tequila brand." Playing along, Travis quipped, "I drink some Topeka tequila." That exchange alone might have seemed like a throwaway moment, until Jason later confirmed that they were, in fact, recording the podcast in New York. Swifties instantly took notice, especially since Taylor Swift famously owns a $150 million penthouse in Tribeca neighborhood, according to ELLE Decor. "Okay, I feel like this is Taylor's house, and she picked out that wallpaper," wrote one Instagram follower in response to a promo for the episode. The couple, who had been laying low since the Kansas City Chiefs' Super Bowl loss to the Philadelphia Eagles, were only recently spotted in public again, seen having dinner together on March 10th in Park City, Utah. Since then, every public detail has fueled speculation and fascination, especially among fans closely following their relationship timeline. On the podcast, the Kelce brothers continue with their usual blend of humor and heart, responding to voicemails from listeners. This time, they were answering parenting advice questions. "I guess they're going to ask us questions about parenting," Jason said with a laugh, before roasting both himself and Travis. "Somebody who doesn't have any children, and someone who is, at best, an absentee father." Jason, 37, is currently expecting his 4th child with wife Kylie, so his jokes about parenting come with experience and sarcasm in equal measure. One of the standout calls came from a 22-year-old woman who shared that her young daughter has a habit of telling strangers, "You stole me," which once led to Child Protective Services being called. Jason theorized that the child was trying to get a rise out of her mom, while Travis asked, "Why is she called New Heights?" The brothers dissolved into laughter, reminiscing about their own mischievous childhood antics. Jason revealed that he used to threaten to call the cops on their dad, Ed Kelce, whenever he got in trouble. Their dad's response? Do it. That led to some classic parenting advice from Jason. You've got to just attack this with a little reverse psychology. Travis added, this is how you get Dennis the Menace, referencing the mischievous TV character from the 1959 sitcom. You can't just let a kid walk all over you. You've got to stand your ground. They ended the segment by suggesting they should bring Ed into the conversation next time. But Travis was quick to remind listeners that their dad grew up in a very different era. The blend of nostalgia, parenting banter, and subtle clues about Travis's relationship with Taylor made this episode one of the most talked about yet. And fans are listening closely to every word.